I love wizards right now. Really do. Thank you. Now let me log in. Thank you. Now let me log in. I don't like how Wizards decides, hey, you haven't logged in for a week, so we're going, well, not even a week, for the last 7 days, we're going to lock you out of your account, except that I logged in literally a few days ago. That's a great way to start the stream. Completely brilliant way to start the stream. I'll give that. So right now I'm logging into Wizard, so it's going to be a little bit before I get started. So, yeah. Give me a bit. Also need to change the name from episode 51 to episode 52. Well, stream 52. Hey, still loading. Add loading. Add loading. Okay. Just need to do one last thing. Rotate this. over to Amber. Hey. Sorry for running a bit late today. Welcome to the stream, those who are here. How are your guys' day going? Again, sorry for being 10 minutes late. Normally I try to do this around 12 Mountain Time, so yeah. Let's switch this over. Video capture device, and we're going to turn off the starting. Okay. Got a bump or something on the back of my head. That's all. Don't really care about those, and last stream... Oh yeah, I need to change the stream title. Whoops. There we go. The fish blinded me with science. I believe this is episode 52. Best way to check would be go to my channel. Again, sorry for all this last minute stuff. Yeah, it is episode 52. Okay. It's just a lot going on today. There we go. So we need to take out some of the steam trawlers, which shouldn't be that long. It should be about one scarecrow, because that's all it takes. Quite literally, all it takes. Yeah, just basically pass because there's nothing else to do. Again, this whole... Celestia is a massive joke. Also, the freaking not being able to log in was a blood. Also, the reason I have it off-center is more so I can hear myself than anything else going on. Hey, they actually have it doing 2 of 4, not 2 of 3. It should be 2 of 4 for every kill and collect quest, because you always end up fighting 4 of these creatures. Okay, we got Amplify. He's going to run into the battle. Let's do Curse for now, Amplify, and then, like I said, he's going to run into the battle. Doesn't help that I got 2 regular things. Thank you, my rabbit friend. Actually. There we go. There we go. And I can still hear myself because of the chainmail. Again, again, we're going to have to pass. Hopefully we get a power pin. Chainmail feels a lot cooler. Especially... Oh, that it would help if that was actually angled properly. Again, any... Cinder... Again, we're getting level... I don't think we're supposed to be getting level 50 gear at this point.
It's sad bit of work, and it will cause some difficulty later on, but it had to be done.
Yeah, they were running amok.
Now that the immediate threat they possess is over, it's time to get to the bottom of what caused the malfunction.
Probably some celestial coding.
I found some irregularities in the cogitators of the steam trawlers, but I'll need to gather more evidence before I can be sure.
Okay.
Can you defeat some steam winchers and recover their cogitators? Oh, and recover the cogitators from the steam trawlers you If they've got the same irregularity, then that's the source! Science in action!
Cogitator. Yeah, from the deactivated... Hello, scrap iron. At least there's another location to get a metric crap ton of scrap iron. Steam winchers, which I do not see the winch. I see a mining implement, but not a winch. And they're myth, so they should be pretty simple to deal with as well. Also amplify. I do wish my hair had a little bit more padding, but it is what it is. And it's not causing any problems right now. As long as the remains of my beard don't get tangled into links. And it's 2 of 3. Of course it's 2 of 3, even though... Hello, Leyden Jar. How you got lightning down here, I will never know. Been a while since I've worn this anyway. And I did do some maintenance on it. Like I said, as long as my hair doesn't get trapped in. And then just pass. Of course. At least it's not poison. Did I miss anything in the chat? Sorry. Welcome to the stream as well. Person who just joined. Am I in? Yes, I shouldn't be in full screen mode. I thought I had this set, so there we go. Now I can. Okay, it wasn't supposed to be full screen to begin with. Okay, there's a cantrip chest that could almost be opened. Okay, Piper. We got the robot heads you were requesting.
I'm impressed. You took them apart like a born mechanic. Are you sure you don't want to give up the whole wizard thing?
Magic is just significantly advanced science.
Now that I can identify the glitch in the cogitators, I can formulate a defense.
Okay. Except that you're still using mechanical knowledge. These are running off of mechanical knowledge, not coding. So, it had to be a physical glitch, not a programming glitch.
We have a galvanic fence using power drawn from the galvanic towers, but it was deactivated by the Steambot revolt.
Okay. Go gather the Leyden jars, yeah. But again, you're still using mechanical brains, not electronic. And as we can see with their bodies, it's steam powered regardless. Which isn't an improvement compared to the clockworks in Marleybone. But it still screams that, hey, Wizard City is still technologically ahead of the curve when it comes to electricity in the spiral. Because, since, again, Marleybone's using clockworks, and the Armada in Pirate 101, which is in the same universe, would be that as well, and the fact that we're using Leyden jars.
Have you gathered the Leyden jars and used them to jumpstart the galvanic fences that keep us safe? Be quick about it, please.
Hey, Xander, and I don't do Warframe. That was Robert. Robert and I haven't really been able to get in contact recently. Every time I try, I call him while he's at work. There you go.
Excellent work. You've bought us some precious safety and managed to avoid electrocuting yourself.
Well, again, Leyden jars are capacitors.
If you're willing to stay on and help a bit more, I'm sure that Engineer Montgomery will welcome you. He's in the Arboretum right now. Just drop in and tell him I sent you.
Hey, but basically, I do have Baldur's Gate, and I do think that would be a good series to do. The thing is, with right now, it's season 2 of the Wizard101 stream. I also am hello things that gave me PTSD the first time I was here. As I was saying, with Wizard101, I'm going to be doing this until I complete Arc 2, which is going to be a long while. Also, hello everyone who just joined the stream. With Baldur's Gate, yes, I will be interested in streaming it. It's just needing to figure out when it would be a good time to stream that. Because of my college schedule, I did just get into... I am in my master's degree work. I am working on that actively, and the upcoming fall semester, I am taking 3 classes, so my time will be more focused on schoolwork, so these streams may be a little bit more rare. I'll still try to keep my weekly schedule of 1 a week, but depending on my college work, it may not be 1 a week. It might be 1 every 2 weeks or 1 every month, which is not what I would like to say, but that's the reality of college when it's your master's degree work. Second thing, I am working on All the Mods 10 content. More All the Mods 10 content anyway. I have been working on that. that, I am getting further into the mod pack. I am starting to build up my factory proper. I should be able to get that done. I have a case study that I'm still working on. Need to get back into filming that for said case study to do that video and see what I like about that editing style versus other editing than my normal style, which is very rough edits, but more or less giving everything than nothing. Hello, Montgomery.
Who's that there? Come any closer and I'll fry your gears with galvanic energy. Oh, my pardon. I thought you were one of them renegade constructs.
Oh, we got an Irish engineer here.
The constructs have run amok. Something's turned them bunkers and they keep attacking the expedition.
I would assume it would have to be related to celestial magic in some aspect.
I'll need your help locking things down round here, if you're willing to help. Can you buy us some time?
Sure.
If you can, thrash a handful of them Hydra mechs and steam valets. That'll do us nicely. So keep an eye out and give 'em what for.
I'm sorry you want me to take out the steam valets, but the quest does not show me needing to take out the valets. Plus, I think the steam wenches are the only other creatures here. Watch Watermaton and Hydromex. We need the Hydromex. Hydromectins. Okay, I got both of them. It's the water mechs that are the pain. I was not expecting an Irish Macedonian. At all. But, how's your day going, Xander, if you're still here? And they're dead. To have lunch before the stream as well. That's why I pushed this to 12 so I'd at least eat, but my brain got distracted. I know I shouldn't be saying welcome to the stream every time someone just immediately joins via the concurrent viewer thing. I should do that when people interact, but hello, they added sandstone to here. I didn't realize. That's a nice little find. But basically, I lost my train of thought. Besides killing these hydromectins. Again, play on words. As I really do need to change the angle of my fan. And we'll just do a normal. I'll state one thing, so far this stream has been going a lot better. I don't know if it's because of what, but if it's female, I just need to be more careful when taking it off and storing. Thank you. Oh, and now you're having me defeat Steam Valets. Which are also life. Oh boy. Are these guys going to give me the had the first time I was in Celestia. And you have a death shield, so you're going to be problematic. But that's what Torment's for. I'm sorry, do you have the most prolonged death animation in the game? Yes! You have the most prolonged death animation in the game. Like you die before, like the battle arena leaves before you die. And they should be dead with increased damage. Yep. Literally the longest death animation I have seen, considering it doesn't die until... Okay, Montgomery. Guess I'm gonna have to help get the galvanic shielding back up.
It's a fine thing you done for us indeed. Now, let's get to work putting things back to right.
Fair enough.
One of the first orders of business is to get the power running. That'll help us immensely.
True.
Can you go and assemble my toolkit from where it's been scattered? Them renegade automatons spread them near and far.
Okay.
Come to think of it, while you're at it, you can use them on the generator to get it back on its feet.
Sure. No problem. Just get into the fights with the automatons, for they have regenerate. Literally, original Celestia, the I don't know if it was the Hydromex or the Watermatons, but these things used to be able to spam. They spammed regenerate like no tomorrow, and it drove people insane. It drove me insane because no matter how much damage I output or killed, they would just respawn them. time and time again just get respawned. Because healing spells bring them back to life. Again, Leyden jars or capacitors are not really...
Following Engineer Montgomery's instructions, you repair the generator.
Good grief! That is horrific piston! I'm sorry, but, that piston animation is not great. Sure, if it was a single piston generator, sure. 2 pistons, no. 3 pistons, no. And 4 pistons, most definitely no. There's supposed to be they're supposed to be about with 4 pistons, they're supposed to be in a 25-degree rotation from each other.
Great work! I'll make an engineer out of you yet.
The thing shouldn't be functioning.
You're on a roll, my young friend. Now let's get the power here back up and running so's we don't have to depend on you.
Fair.
Can you go to the galvanic towers and reset the power relay to send the juice running this way? It's right simple, really.
Sure. It's right. No. It's these ones. Oh, you're gonna have me. Go in a specific order. Which does not make sense.
You switch the power relays on, sending galvanic energy through the circuit back to the Arboretum.
What does Grace have?
You seem to be interested in helping us out. I'm curious. One of the Aquabots stole some schematics I was working on, a restructuring to the design of our steam valets.
Okay.
I worry the plans will fall into the wrong hands and be used to restructure the steam valets. Could you find the Aquabot that took the schematics and remove them from its custody?
Sure, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to fight some Aquabots anyway.
You've done it! I'm right proud of you. One of my own junior engineers could not have done any better.
Okay.
Those pesky automatons are coming from somewhere, to be sure. If we can find out where, you can stop them at the source.
True.
They're right simple constructs without much in the way of free thought. They follow their instructions to the letter.
I'm sorry, there are toilets in them.
Can you go get the cogitator circuit from one of them? It should lead you back to where it came from.
I'd like to point out that, is the Aquabot something different? Oh, the Aquabots are most definitely something different. Okay. At least it's only... Sorry, Andrew. I wish I had some... if I had sacrifice, I'd help. Just making sure these aren't the ones that I remember. What gear are you wearing? This is why your gear is significant. You need to update your gear, dude. But yeah, you need to update if you ever see this episode. Didn't collect cogitator circuits from water baton. Of course I didn't. I got water and a hydro. Of course I get a hydro as well. But yeah, for Andrew, if you ever do somehow find this video VOD anyway, because I know it'll be after the fact, you just need to go to the bar and buy level appropriate gear. I love how there's only like 10, but I'm pretty sure there are some living creatures in there, so not so certain about it being purely, you know, automated via some mechanical range. This does start to itch because it's busted by links. Did not collect from water baton. Can't get the fish statue. Okay. Wait. Kelp. Okay, I'm going to get a Hydro one next. Put a trap on the guy with the shield. helps pierce through that shielding a little bit more. And now you're dead. Give me the circuit.
You study the cogitator circuit. It's difficult to read, but you think the instructions lead back to the conservatory.
Which the conservatory is the next place I need to go for the aquamatons.
You examine the doors. They're sealed, but you can see the signs of hydrobot tracks leading outward.
Talk to Montgomery. Teleporter hub gets me here fast. Gets me back to Montgomery faster. As Andrew is fighting these guys yet again. Hello, Montgomery.
Conservatory, eh? Bad news for certain. It's been sealed for some time now, and surely won't be easy to get into.
True.
Getting into the conservatory will be a right bit tricky, and will take a bit of hard work. So far as I can tell, it needs 3 different power sources, one from each of the celestial energy types: sun, moon, and stars. To the
Okay.
best of my knowledge, the best place to get that kind of energy is in the celestial fountain, smack dab in the middle of the Arboretum.
Okay.
Once you gather 3 power cores from the watermatons, take them to the fountain and put them where they seem to fit. That should do the trick.
Okay. So basically, the Prospector Zeke bit was yep. Okay, so what I need to do, mark location, go home, go to the bazaar, and sell stuff off. There we go. It's either that or I was losing gold. One of the two, and most likely it was me losing gold. I will be not able to sell everything because I'm also near my max gold again. So we hit the problem KI's been trying to fix and have been doing a poor method of fixing. So I'm going to have to buy a bunch of stuff. Yeah, these are just going to be that can be trashed. Sell. Yes.
Hey there! You need to spend some of that gold. You can't get more gold if your bag is full.
That or KI just needs to add a new expansion, like they did with the backpack expansion potions, to expand the gold cap, because it's like expand backpack elixir, expand housing item limit, expand bank backpack, have one that's expand gold cap. Because otherwise it doesn't bloody work. Because now I can't sell anything and I still need more backpack space. So in this case I have to go and buy stuff that honestly doesn't really benefit me. The gems honestly do benefit. Quite nicely, actually. Because that gets me the required amount to be able to have the accuracy not be a problem. Death defense or death critical block. Tier is just going to end up being mana. And we don't really want to do the plain defense because plain defense is just a flat bonus, which then multiplied by the percentile. Okay, that might be worth it then. Same with the piercing. But in reality, the only thing that's worth buying is going to be a bunch of treasure cards. Just to get the if there was Scarecrow, there's Scarecrow. I'll actually just buy more. Because again, the only thing that I can do is just sacrifice the gold. Because I'm going to make back almost all of it in short order. That or I just continuously spend spend crowns on backpack elixirs, which isn't a solution either. Bygone Death deck versus the Deck of the Abyss. The Deck of the Abyss is actually better. But yeah, selling literally, with everything I sold, I almost made back 100K already. So that's a little hilarious considering, again, numbers-wise, I just bought 295 Scarecrows, 184 Wraiths, and I'm able to sell them for 600 per, 500 per, 150 per because it's not the special type. But yeah, that's a little insane. Whoops, wrong button. I'm just gonna hit trash. But yeah, I'm actually going to be right back. I am going to go for lunch, so I will be right back. Let me switch realms as well so you guys don't hear Actually, I'll just go to my house and then go idle. Okay, I will be right back. Sorry about the, massive break. Things are going fine. Nothing's going wrong. I'm back. Welcome everyone who joined. I didn't realize you guys were waiting on me. Sorry about that. And I still have to. I'll still be right back. Go ahead. One last second. Two, please. Okay. Hey. Hey. Just get everything situated. There we go. New camera device. And break over. Okay. Now, return to... Actually, exit. Teleport. There we go. Watermatons. Again, thank you guys who joined in while I was at break. I'm sorry for how long it took me to get returned from break. So how is everyone's day going? I'm open to chat. Might miss you, so I'm sorry if I do miss your comment, but I am willing to chat with you guys. Let's see, amplify, and hopefully I get a scarecrow. And we got scarecrow. It would be nice if we could, if there were multiple versions of sharpened blade and all that as well. Other one probably will not die immediately from this. Or it will! Almost 1,000 points with a hero bit spell. I got a Watermaton and a Hydromech. Okay. Amplify. again, sorry for that long break. How long was it? Wow, it was a half-hour break. Okay, I am so sorry that it was a half-hour break. Was not meaning for it to be a half-hour break. It was meant to be lunch. And, yeah. Also, for those who just joined, because, again, I'm basing this off of concurrent viewers, thank you for joining. How's your day going? Can I please get a scarecrow? Thank you. And then fish fountain.
You place the power cord. A moment later, a key materializes above the fountain. You take it, but something about it doesn't look right.
Okay, go talk to Engineer Montgomery.
Did you get a key? Let's have a gander at it, shall we?
Sure.
Oh, no. This key's damaged. The flanges are misaligned, see? It won't be taking you anywhere in the shape it's in.
Okay.
The best bet for fixing that key is to use some proper Marlebonian tools and parts to make sure it goes right. Can you go back to the research station and fetch some gearworks from the construct assembler? Those will do nicely. Thanks.
Hey. But yeah, overall, today's going rather well. Goal for today, if I look at the map, zoom out a bit, we did Storm Riven, we did that last stream, I think we did the Portico. I know we did the Stellarium, I know we did the Portico. We are currently over in the Science Center, which should then lead us to the Trial of the Spheres, if not the Chancel. With the Chancel, we'll be able to get the wand I've been trying to get for a while.
These'll do nicely. Give me a moment and I'll get this little widget sorted out.
Thank you.
It's done, so now you can... The next step is to head to the conservatory. We still don't know the secrets of Celestian know-how. Until we rectify that, we're still but wee babes in the woods.
Okay, now to go to the conservatory. Looks like they're doing a skeletal boss key, which I didn't know there was one out here. But you need an entire raid for that, which is why I don't really want to do that.
The repaired key works like a charm.
And it's a Watermaton. just gonna say it. Death really doesn't have a world they struggle with. Maybe Darkmoor might be the first world where everyone struggle, but... Otto, what are you up to? I think he's just challenging his reflection. As long as no Deathblade gets cast, not Deathblade, Death Shield. Thank you, my rabbit friend. Okay, and they should, in theory, be dead. Welcome to the screen. Thank you for the books.
You look like your head's full of a strange new learning. Did your reading go well?
Yeah.
While ye were hitting the books, I did some studying on my own. I believe I know where hides our mysterious foe.
Do you guys need the volume to be increased for the in-game? Maybe a little.
The pathing routes on their cogitator circuits spell it out that they're originating in the crystal reactor.
There we go, that should be loud enough.
The crystal reactor is in the next dome over from this one. A locked tower at the heart of, the Celestian power array.
Okay.
The books you read told you how to open the gates to the tower. Now you must go there and confront this buddy and give him what for.
Okay. I know I was also meant to do this as a roleplay series, and in a way I like met that requirement, but at the same time, I know I did it very poorly. You're a little too close to our comfort. I was a little over. More aquavods, hydraulic, channeler.
You examine this hydraulic channeler. It uses the type of fuses installed in the water matons.
And I already know I'm going to be fighting some aquavods. I love how that didn't work. I have a feeling we'll be fighting these aquavods anyway, so it really doesn't matter which route I go. Just as long as I can get two of the water matons. Perfect. I mean, I can bring the amplify, but you're lying on your hand and that. This is also the other reason I don't like that. I like being able to hear what I'm responding to. and I was certain I put you in streamer whenever OBS is open. I thought you were supposed to be in streamer mode. Doesn't matter. Gothberry key. I'd have to spend crowns to unlock because I can't get these extra socket wrenches. The thing is, with the earn crowns button, not available right now, please try again later. With this I can earn crowns. Considering that I need to up my basically considering that the gen system is meant to be usable. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to get these wrenches. And from what I've been able to gather from my research, the only way to get them is via hacks. I think it's the jewel pack. Wraith Onyx. Or, I know it's one of the packs, I just don't know which pack it is. It's not the Spellaments, it's not the Horde. Not the Spellaments, not the Saga. Is it? Ultra energy, yeah, but energy opals and stuff like that. Well, yeah, right here. The jewel square, the tier, and these ones right here, the jewel blossoms, are also supposed to drop wrenches, but the likelihood of you getting one of them is already significantly low. So the only other way is by using crowns. Now, arguably, with the earn crowns button not working, and with the fact that they're reworking the Grub Guardian, which was a way to slowly generate crowns, I would argue that this isn't using crowns in the sense of, yes, I'm buying from the crown shop, but in the sense of, well, like this one, if I go square, I should probably have a better 3% block rate. I thought I had a better one in general, but that would actually get me up to, with the chip, with the level 25 guide, give me a bonus, okay, but, backpack, tier, circle, and so if I were to actually do the affix, the tier ones are more or less useless because they don't give anything but mana, or in my case, I would probably just go with the health opal right here, level 35 health opal. With the two squares, well, circles, I'd probably end up going and buying death critical rating. As for the square one, again, I'd have to go look at what I can buy in the bazaar. But again, it's gems do.
You install the fuses into the hydraulic. You should also check the hydraulic channeler on the far side of the reactor.
But overall, it's just a matter of for those who want to go with the with the gems. It's optional. It gets you a few more stats. Can be helpful. How much you want to bet these are aquadrome fuses?
You examine the hydraulic channeler, but realize it needs a new set of fuses like those used by the aquabots.
Called it. You know I was going to have to fight these guys eventually. Thank you for the blades. I'm going to take the blade off now again. As for the reason why I'm going to take it off, it's not that it's... Again, having my area sword is doesn't help with the padding, but the weight was getting to me. I don't wear it often enough to get used to it, so that doesn't help matter.
You install the second set of fuses into the hydraulic. Now you can use the gate control to get access into the crystal reactor.
Hello, Sandstone. You become very useful later on. In the next world, anyway. Wondering if Dawn is here. Normally, I see Dawn in the chat log, so... Ah, hello, easy peasy minion fodder. I'm hoping at the very least up the difficulty, because then it would be nice as a transition into Safaria. But if they don't, I'm just going to be even more annoyed with this world. Oh, again, thank you for the blades, but I need Scarecrow. There we go.
You throw the switch and can immediately hear the gate unlock at the entrance to the crystal reactor.
There we go. We might be I think we're going to be finishing this up today, because it's only 2 dungeons left for this world, and after...
Who you be? You not welcome down here. My fishpot's weak, but my glump no weak. My glump strong.
Hello, Homer. Finally a boss that has more health than the minions. We'll start off with Dead Zone. Shoulders are wood. The Aquabot's not really a threat. I just need to get Maglum situated. He's going to attack probably with something heavy hitting. I already have a normal death trap on you, so we'll go with Entombment. Just slightly. Just under in total. But that's what this is for.
As Maglump is defeated, he drops a piece of the portal to the Solarium.
And we got some sunstone. Rare find at the very least. Hello,
What
Montgomery.
a strange little creature, eh? I wonder who or what set him up to such deviltry.
Okay.
I cannot thank you enough for what you've accomplished here, and in such a short time.
Short time. I'm pretty sure my.
Now that you've got what you're after, I assume you'll be on your way back to Celestia base camp. You can now restore the portal with those, and pass along my greetings to Miss Benchley, will ya?
Okay. Go to Celestial Base Camp. Base Camp. Use Sun Portal in Base Camp. Yeah.
The pieces of the portal snap into place as if they had never been missing.
Thank you. And again, I believe that will take me to the chancel.
You're back! And it looks as if your trip met with success.
Yep.
I am thrilled beyond measure. You've accomplished what we couldn't. The Solarium is almost open to you.
Okay.
Go on. Go on. You may be the first living being to have set foot in that ancient place.
And... Oh! Trial of Spheres. Crustacean Empire. I forgot about the Crustacean Empire. Hello, Nestor.
Hold, stranger. Your reputation precedes you. The Piscean Guard from the Carved Caverns spoke in fear of the strange wizard who defeated them.
Okay.
I am your ally if you will aid my people against the Pisceans and the Lothians, two tribes of savage barbarians.
Okay.
My name is Nestor. I am the advisor to Pontus, Emperor of the mighty Crustacean Empire.
Okay.
The Crustacean Empire was once great, and our wisdom was famed throughout the sea, but our allies have betrayed. Can you go and defeat a number of Pisceans and Lothians? That will send a message that things must change.
Sure. Though I'm pretty sure there are no Pisceans in this group here. I thought I would be heading straight to the Solarium and Anglers. It doesn't matter what type. Oh, they're Death or Piscean Guard, which are typically balanced. The Barbican. Okay, and then the Senate, which actually has a crafter. Okay. Well, I was planning on ending the stream here, but considering I took a half-hour break, it's not like I can. Let's defeat the ruffians for now. Even with their resistances, I typically can eat. Scarecrow, tribute. Hey, that's gonna be either a trap or okay, I was expecting a trap for doom and gloom. And I just love how I can just power their resistance. Thank you, my rabbit friend, but I'm at full health. Do you just like the combat music? Okay. What trade? You have make Scarecrow. Okay. Or transmutes. Well, let me get the Aether and Aquamarine and find all of the transmutes. Just because I already know it's potentially going to be worth it. Especially Sandstone and Sunstone. by, and then we'll end it up with Scarecrow again. I'd like to get feedback from you guys on what went wrong with the stream, what's going on, what needs to change. Part of me thinks it's my energy levels because, yeah, I think that might be part of it. But at the same time, in the case of Celestia has just been a slog of just angry about how Celestia was to the nearest ones from them. That makes sense. But I can also just go down here to get the Centurions. Pretty sure the water would prevent that from traveling as far. Let alone, I'm pretty sure it would just go straight up. Have another one jump in, I already know. I think it's the lights that I'm using that are bugging me. love how they're growing kelp in underwater garden beds. That I find hilarious. Okay, Nestor.
Already I can sense a new current is on the way.
Thank you.
My people lived in peace with the Pisceans and the Lothians for many years. But they began by raiding our armor. Can you look around and see if you can recover our weapons from where they've been taken?
Yeah, I know where some of them are. There we go, and then head back to Nestor. Need to mark my location by Nestor. Ooh, that was a little risky. Again, I'll give, they do make navigating Celestia a bit harder. There we go.
Now that we've got our weapons back, we can defend ourselves.
Yes.
Recently, the Lothians looted the treasury of the crustacean. Mere gold is not important, but they stole the most important of our artifacts. All of our emperors have worn it as a sign of their... Can you find which of the Lothians took it and restore it to me?
Yeah, like I said, I need to mark my location by you. Hello, ruffians. It's me again, because I haven't killed enough of you, apparently. Like some information, if you would. Someone took a specific ring. I need to take that ring from you. You know what we have in Paladin? Ah, you're not talking, I see. Well, we can do this two ways. If you just hand the ring over, I will, you know, we can end this peacefully. I don't have to summon my friend. Still nothing, huh? Well, I guess you really want to say hello to my friend Scarecrow. Hello, monster. Are we all ready to do the monster march? I mean, it is the hit of the land. Bad puns, I know, but still. Ah, yes, I see someone has attempted to become death. I'm fairly certain my friend has something to say about that. Ah, so it was one of you two. I'm close enough, I could just flounder in a vehicle that shouldn't be able to drive underwater.
I will see this is returned to our emperor, and the Lothians are led by a rebel named Nuncio. He guides them in their rebellion. We tried to meet with the Lothians and make peace, but there are Lothians who want peace, but they won't be heard unless Nuncio is convinced. Can you go to Nuncio's cavern and see if he'll listen to reason?
Well, to be fair, I've only had one boss fight this entire stream, so I'd rather end this out on a bit more than one boss fight. I'd rather go for a few, actually. I'm pretty sure I could probably just, with my current build, just power through a good few.
Who's that? If the crustacean sent you, I'm gonna send you home in a cane.
Hey, you know, I want to make the joke, but at the same time, the joke won't land. Won't be a good hook. For this angle. Oh, I've already enchanted you. Okay. I would say for death, maybe if you were somehow you got access to Dark Pack, one of the more heavy hitting Ouch. This is why I need to increase my accuracy. This is why I bought the accuracy. I can't use it because what I'm here now allows me to. Honestly, I wouldn't consider that spending points because I'm not spending points. You somehow survived Scarecrow. Thank you, my rabbit friend. Apparently, this is the one who survived. It's Harry Fishting. He survived again. Well, I didn't crit either, why am I not critting on that spell now? Well, this is overkill.
He wouldn't listen to reason at all. How troubling.
Oh, no. He would listen to reason after my friend, zapped the life out of him a second ago.
You have proven yourself a true ally, and the Emperor... You should speak to your strange friend Sir Thurston Plunkett to learn more of our people and how great our empire is.
Why do I have a feeling it's going to be the other way around?
So good of you to aid these crustaceans, poor souls. They're not much when it comes to empire building, but they do try. Still, though, a darker power is at work, greater than any threat this world has seen. I fear that Morganth has returned.
And who would Morganth be, even though I already know who, because prior knowledge, but for the purposes of Amber, who would that be?
Before the Cataclysm, she was refused Celestia's magic, but now I fear we have inadvertently opened the door to her.
Okay.
We haven't much time! She must be stopped before she claims the secrets of astral magic and seizes control of the spiral!
Ah, so Malistaire Part 2. No, wait, no. Malistaire only did what he did out of love, so never mind.
You must get to the bottom of this revolt. I feel the Pisceans and the Lothians are her dupes. Go into their city if you can. You should try to pay honor to their emperor over there. Let him make some proclamations and feel important, will you?
Okay.
Greetings, the surface dweller. I am the leader of the Crustacean Empire, the mightiest empire to have ever existed.
I'm sure.
We have been betrayed from within. The Pisceans and Lothians were once our loyal allies. Now they have turned against us.
Okay.
As an emperor, I could order you to aid us, but I will humbly ask this favor of you.
Okay.
Would you speak to Senator Xanthus in the Senatorium and see what aid you might grant? The Pisceans and the Lothians have seized parts of our great capital city, which we made completely by ourselves.
I see.
Someone must be behind this.
Okay.
Emperor Pontus, leader of the Crustacean Empire, has spoken. As it is said, so shall it be done.
Just wanted to point out that you, sir, really, I mean, I can't say he's not wrong, but at the same time, I know what part of history the developers are referring to with that line. And I can't say he, again, not wrong, but could have been delivered a lot stronger, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I missed the as for the point in history, basically since they're living in ancient ruins, that's part of it. Orator extraordinaire.
Oh, good. So the Emperor finally decided to do something about this mess.
Okay.
The Lothians are the most unpredictable of the forces at work against our people, but they have a curious weakness.
Yeah, light.
The smell of a certain type of sea mold full of vitamins makes you powerful when you eat it.
Okay.
It would be a big help if you could gather some of this sea mold to help us in our fight against the Lothians.
More of light and oxygen should be their main problem, but sea mold. I didn't see any as I came over here. But there's also a recipe vendor that I wanted to check out as well. Ah, there's some sea mold. bunch of blocking, okay, and some more crit. Recipe shop. Cosmic Dark, which is not any better. Chipper, Choker, Fervent, Forsaken, Pandemonium, and yeah, okay, what about Morgantine? Okay, or Stellar. Neither one is a good thing, and then just the balance rules. Okay. I believe you overheard a rumor that the Lothians spread on purpose, Senator, is what I'm thinking.
That's just what we need! The Pisceans have long kept the Lothians in check by using carved shell horns. The sound of them frightens the... If we could get some of those Piscean shell horns, we could use them to weaken the Can you do that for us? Can you go to the crustacean halls and get some shell horns from the Pisceans there?
Sure, but I'm going to have to do that next time. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week for us to continue. And if you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really want to grow my channel, so please, if you are brand new and you like seeing this, please hit the subscribe button. I already know about 40 to 50% of people are subscribed, but still, I'd like people to, if you're new, to hit that subscribe button. So, I'm chilling really hard, I know, but it's still rather chill. I do want my channel. I do want